If you want to print large parts in 2026, you no longer have to pay thousands of dollars. In the left corner, you have the A2L at $469, and in the right corner, you have the H2S at $1,199. Both give you massive build volumes over 320 millimeters. Both solve the standard 256mm bottleneck you would find on an entry-level mid-tier 3D printer like the P1S I own. But they are designed for completely different markets. If you already own a P1S or P2S, buying the wrong upgrade right now could be a waste of over $730-ish. So today we're going to break down print quality and desk footprint plus material capabilities. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which machine earns a top spot on your workbench. Let's start with the numbers. The P1S and P2S are built on the modern Bambu ecosystem on a standard 256 by 256 by 256 cube. That's great for 80% of your daily prints, but the moment you want to print a full-scale prop or a cosplay helmet or a massive functional part, you end up cutting models into pieces and gluing them in seams in Bambu Studio. And I've done that before. Enter the A2L and the H2S. The A2L gives you 330 by 320 by 325 millimeters. That's over 105% more build volume than the P1S. Price tag, just $469 for the base unit and $569 with the AMS combo. $100 more. How can you go wrong? Then you look at the H2S. Build volume jumps to 340 by 320 by 340 millimeters. The price tag $1,199 standalone or $1,399 with the AMS2 Pro combo, which comes with a heater to dry your filaments. This is a $730 price jump, so actually what are you paying for? This is where most YouTube reviews fail to warn you. Build volume on paper does not equal actual desktop footprint. The A2L is a bed slinger. Because the Y-axis bed moves back and forth, you cannot just measure the frame. To run an A2L safely without hitting a back wall or cable drag, you need nearly 70 to 75 centimeters minimum of depth clearance. If you have shallow workbench tables or tight shelving units, the A2L's moving bed will invade your workspace. The H2S, on the other hand, is a fully enclosed Core XY machine. The frame is large and tall, but what you see is what you get. The bed stays entirely inside the box. If you are putting your printer inside a tight studio setup or an enclosure cabinet, Core XY always wins on predictable spatial footprint. Now, how do the prints actually compare? Historically, big bed slingers suffered from ghosting and layer shifts as tall prints got heavier. When a 1 kilogram print moves back and forth quickly, physics fights you. Bambu solved this with an A2L using granular dampers inside the frame and real-time adaptive vibration compensation. This was a genius idea on BambuLab's part. Keep it simple, keep it cheap. In PLA and PETG, print quality on the A2L is shockingly close to the H2S. Sharp corners, clean walls and whisper quiet operation around 49 decibels. Where the H2S pulls ahead isn't necessarily speed on PLA, it's structural rigidity and dynamic pressure control. H2S uses servo motor extrusion and eddy current nozzle sensors. It measures pressure inside the hot end 20,000 times a second on complex high-speed geometries, and the H2S produces slightly cleaner edges. This is the ultimate decision boundary between these two machines. The A2L is an open frame printer. It is engineered specifically for PLA, PETG and TPU. If your print props display models, organisational bins or art projects, open air printing is completely fine. The moment you need ABS, ASA, polycarbonate or carbon fibre blends, the A2L is out of the race. The H2S features a 65°C actively heated chamber and 350° hot end. If you're printing structural automotive parts, outdoor brackets or anything that needs UV resistance and heat tolerance, the H2S is a full commercial manufacturing hub. If you try printing large ABS on an open A2L, the thermal shrinkage will warp the print right off the bed. If you need extra build plate capacity for large cosplay helmets, weapon props or oversized enclosures in PLA, do not drop $1,199 on H2S unless you specifically need ABS parts. Buying an A2L for $469 gives you the massive 330mm build plate for less than 1/3 of the price of a H2S. Keep your P1S or P2S for high temp and small precision jobs, or offload all your massive PLA or PET-G builds to the A2L sidekick. However, if you are running a print farm, selling functional parts or upgrading from an old build Slinger and want one master machine, the H2S is the undisputed flagship. Just for context, I may need to buy a 3D printer with large build plate, as one of my projects I'm building a 1-to-1 replica of a Flux capacitor, and I need to build a backplate like this, and I could print the backplate in 3 individual parts, but I would rather print it in one whole part like I've done here. And that's when the A2L or the H2S comes in handy over a P1S or a P2S. So rather than spend $199 on a H2S plus the potential of a $200 on an extra AMS unit as well, I could just pay $469 and buy the A2L and be done with it. I would print in PET-G, which is the middle ground filament between consumer and engineering grade filament. I could use the AMS from my P1S to dry the PET-G before I use it in the A2L. Also, the AMS Pro from the P1S is now compatible with the A2L if in the rare instances I would like to do multicolour printing. So to summarise, go with the A2L if you want maximum build volume per dollar. Stick mostly with PLA PET-G if you have the desk depth for the bed slinger. Or go with the H2S if you need high temp engineering materials and you want enclosed safety with active heating and prefer a rigid core XY footprint. Drop a comment below with your current setup. Are you adding an A2L to your workbench or saving up for the H2S? If you found this helpful, hit the like button, subscribe for more tech breakdowns, and I'll see you on the next episode.
If you liked this video, please feel free to subscribe to our channel, press the bell notification button, and get notified when a new video comes out. Please leave a thumbs up. If you enjoyed this video, please leave comments and let us know what your thoughts and suggestions are for future videos.
And we will see you in the future, if there is one.